Hello and welcome to a special transfer edition of Rosed. I'm Gonzo from Hammers Chat and I'm back in conjunction with Claret and Hugh to give you all the details of the comings and goings from West Ham of this transfer window. Well, it's not been the biggest transfer window or perhaps the best transfer window for many clubs. It's quite telling that a lot of the larger sides have stayed out and kept their powder dry for most of the month. It's also the smaller clubs, Stoke, Newcastle, Everton, teams like that who are really looking to consolidate their position in the top tier for next season, who seems to have spent the most money. I'm quite sure that had we been sort of languishing in 12th, 13th position, we probably would have spent a little bit more, but we're in a fortunate position where relegation was really not a concern this season. What we have done is we have purchased Emmanuel Emenike from Fenerbahce. Now, he's a Nigerian striker who's scored 80 goals in about 180 club games, but he's not played in any of the major European leagues. Fenerbahce sold him to Spartak Moscow. They bought him back from Spartak Moscow and they sold him out on loan to the Middle East. Now, that had basically made quite a lot of complications for the deal, and David Sullivan himself had said it was probably the worst deal he'd ever had to negotiate in his life. He's on £35,000 a week. He's on loan for 3 months with a view to a permanent transfer, which would be just shy of 8 million. Now, if he were to start 12 games, then that automatically kicks into place. But it's my opinion that it's probably more of a stopgap, and we'll be looking to sign possibly Batshuayi from Marseille in the summer. If you're wondering what sort of player he is, he's a mobile striker. He's probably more in the mould of Sacco than he is Andy Carroll. Our other major signing of this transfer window is, of course, Leeds right-back Sam Byram, who arrives for £3.5 million. He's also on £35,000 a week, just like Emenike, but his signing looks to have been a shrewd bit of business. Not only is he a promising player and a very good player already, but Carl Jenkinson's cruciate knee ligament injury means that we were really short on cover of that right-hand side. Of course, now Joey O'Brien has returned from injury, we do seem to be well covered in that area. In terms of players leaving, then Matt Jarvis has made his loan move to Norwich permanent for £2.5 million. Now, Jarvis didn't really have the best of times at West Ham. He arrived under much fanfare and we paid a lot of money for him and was probably one of Sam Allardyce's stellar signings. He was an England international and was really meant to provide all the ammunition for Andy Carroll, but it never worked out like that. Mauro Zarate has joined Fiorentina for £1.5 million, which again seems like a low fee, but you've got to bear in mind that he was a free transfer from Argentina, so we've made a little bit of money on that. The last one who's not left yet because the transfer window is not yet opened for China is Nikita Jelavic. Now, once again, it looks like a £1.5 million fee, which is a loss for £1 million. We signed him for 2.5 from Hull City, but he's on £55,000 a week. Again, it's not really worked out for Jelavic, but there's an option for him to earn £90,000 a week in China, so you really can't blame him for going, and it's great work if you can get it. Right, that's about it from me. I'll see you back here on Monday for all the latest West Ham news. Don't forget to click on claretandhugh.info each day to check up on anything that's happening in the world of the Hammers, and I will look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.